cradled between my hands because he came early, you see, because he's small. He was smaller. Apparently, he was going to be a 10-pounder if he'd gone the full session, but he didn't. He came early, so he's small. Imagine he's not really that small. The ratio was about that size, not much bigger. Anyway, right, we're doing what's his name? Hair name. Excuse me. I'm a bit late today because I was helping a friend. Joachim Brodem, and we're going to go with that pronunciation of the name. Just looking at his face, the two markers that capture me straight away is a squashy, small, compact face. The small dentures, of course, close to eyes. But it's the closeness of the face here, and it's the five head. They're the two markers. It's pushing that face downwards, making it look smaller. And as we've just spoke about, only the woman has a small, compact face that looks like it's being pushed downwards. In comparison to the man's, if you look at their eyes, look at the difference where the man's eyes are well above the woman's, because that face fills the skull. This face doesn't fill the skull, and it's the same thing that I'm seeing here. This face does not fill the skull. It's a Swedish, I don't know what you'd call them, heavy metal, I don't know. The only reason I'm doing this is because I play World of Warships, and they just had this session with this band, and it's the first time I'd heard of them. They do military music, and well, it don't matter because it's all the theatre of death. So all it is it's military theatre. Just remember that. The television tells lies. Just because you saw something on the TV does not make it true. She's showing right here, and I'll say it again. She is showing what she is right here. And you must be, for those people that are new to this or have never heard of this trans investigations topic, you must be thinking I'm crazy right now. And I get it. When I first started hearing about men that were women, I didn't believe it. I could see Big Mike was a man that was pretending to be a woman. But a woman pretending to be a man, it was unheard of for me. And I found it very difficult to see Arnold Schwarzenegger as a woman until I learned Gates. It was so easy then. But this, for most people, when I show the face right here, it's an instant call out for me. There were two big markers straight away. This little pudgy nose right there and the rounded open eye sockets. The other picture really showed it. Where is it? Arching eyebrows. She hasn't. There you go. That's better. The arch to the eyebrow. I don't have this. My eyebrow is almost horizontal and then it curves down. It does not raise up like Sean Connery. Sean Connery's famous for raising that arched eyebrow, doing both sides, right? And that's what I'm seeing. Look, these arched eyebrows, because these eye sockets are open. Men have straight across horizontal ones that come down around the edges. That's what mine does. Right there, look. Horizontal look. And it comes down around the edge. In no way does it raise upwards diagonally and come downwards diagonally, like the letter M. M again, it's always the letter M. So this person has a squashed face look. This is how I'm teaching you to recognise these markers. This person's got a very small face for a so-called man. There's absolutely no neck, no mastoids, no place to put Mama Spice meatball, and no Adam's apple. Muscles do not make a man. Just remember this. Bruce Lee, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jean-Claude, the muscles from Brussels, do not make a man. They all turned out to be women. Sorry to all you action, hardcore movie stars. This person has got small, tiny ears, open eye sockets, a widow's peak, which is converted here into a Mohican look to make you see a Mohican. But look at this face. Look at the arched eyebrows, no brow bone, open eye socket, coffee bean eyes. Think of the shape of a coffee bean with a slit in it, and that's what you're seeing, look. The pink lips of a woman. I've mentioned it many times before. It's a great marker to notice these FTMs. No cheekbones. And of course, the head bellows outwards and does not draw inwards. Where are we? And again, she'll show you a time and time again who she is. She works for Lucifer, Satan. And there again with the arching eyebrow look on it, it makes a letter M. It's like a lady with her legs open, look. It is, look. Men don't look like this. They will stick out their tongues, folks. They will stick out their tongues. You might not convince everyone, Lois. You just have to leave it. I'm telling you. If you don't want your friendship to end with the person you were talking about, your sister, your brother, your best mate, your mother, if you don't want the relationship to end with them, stop talking about these subjects to them. You won't convince them. It'll take someone else, and then they'll be sorry. They'll come back to you and say, I'm sorry I didn't listen. It's happening all over the world. People are waking up to different truths. And they're all like, that's not this topic is not important. Bearing in mind, I've been here from the first wave of flat earthers. I'm an OG of flat earth. I'm an OG of trans investigations, right? So I've been here right through it, and I'm telling you now, the most important subject to learn from all the rabbit holes is this one. Because then when you go down the other rabbit holes, you can recognise these liars, these deceivers. So my advice would be just not to talk to them about it. If you love your sister and you don't want to lose your friendship with them, because they'll just open their mouth and hurt your feelings more and more and more. The things they say, the things they do. My brother was so convinced by the flip-flops that I had lost my mind that he went and helped have a ratio taken off me at the age of 14. So this is the power that they have on normal people. They've lost this power with you and I, right? They don't have the same grip on us. When we watched all these movie stars and singers queuing up to get the jibby jabby, we were all just laughing. We were all just in awe that these people even attempted to do this, and it worked. People did it for a milkshake and a burger. We'll give you a free burger and a milkshake because nobody wanted to go and get it. I love this world only for the truth I find within it. And I know that God exists. They're the two things that I love this world for. The rest of it, these stage names. I used to idolise magicians because I was a close-up magician for most of my life. I used to idolise these people. My favourite rock band was Dire Straits. I grew up loving Mark Knopfler. Now I know she's a girl and a deceiver. They dangle this carrot in front of you that you can be the next Joaquin Brodin. You can be the next Mark Knopfler. Your grandkids can be the next Ronaldo or Adele or whatever it is. And it's never going to happen. And you're supposed to realise this before it's too late, before it ends. You're supposed to realise all of the devil's lies before your life ends, before your soul goes to meet God. These people are a distraction. And once you can see them, they're no longer a distraction to me. Do you know who that reminds me of there? That reminds me of, what's his name? Simon Woods. Shawnee! It's Simon Woods. Another trans investigator that turned out to be a girl, pretending to be a boy. It's sad to say that all of your teachers, barring myself, so far are going to turn out to be on the team. Not on the right, not on God's side. And they'll show it, they'll mock you to your face. And the natural person doesn't see it, but you and I do. What do you think she's pointing at there? Why would you have to draw on these muscle plates to convince me that this is a boy? If it was a boy, shouldn't he have these muscle plates? Anyway, Sabaton. He's a dude, isn't he? That one with a big face. Sabaton, or Joaquin Brodin. The old band of girls, lot. All of them are girls. Doing the Masonic Triad Claw. 33, look. on the hips. This is not by coincidence. Look at the size of the hand. There's no knuckles showing. Men have got big meatball knuckles. We break them when we punch things. This is a woman's hand. Narrow, spindly fingers. A lot of people don't think you can learn stuff from YouTube. It's nonsense. I've fixed my computer. I've fixed my car. I've done all sorts through YouTube. Dusted my PlayStation and fan. There's so much to learn. There's a lot of shite here as well, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of videos of animals and stuff to take you away and distract you, especially when you do this scrolling stuff, and I've started doing it again. These last 3 months I've been scrolling, and I never used to. I used to make sure I came and did God's work. Every day I'd come and do at least 10 of these memes. They take around about 8 to 10 minutes each for me to complete. Not including the search time when we do the investigation. But I've had a big break. I'm just getting back into the swing of it. Sabaton. I've already done the investigation earlier on anyway. The pink lips, the open eye sockets, the small ears, the egghead, the lack of a jawbone, no neck, no Adam's apple. It's a girl. We're going to go Joaquin Broden walking. I think there's 3 gates. None of them are full mints. A shame. But I think they're both, or 3 flamingos, I think. But it's not showing me them. No bets. 1 second. Street. Yeah. Still not giving me it. Maybe it was under Sabaton. Let's have a look. 1 second. Sabaton. Sabaton. Into a shell called a sabbat. A sabbat shell, is that right? Saber. I don't know how you say it. There's one. There is a mince right there. It's not clear because of this writing, but there it is. 3 of them, 4 of them are mincing. 1 from Flamingo. Arms akimbo. Look. Men, why would a man walk with his arms out like a pigeon, like a duck, like a penguin, like a chicken? It's obvious once you can see the female markers that this is an all-girl band. Another one here, look. What is going on here? Look at the state of them legs. And this one, look at those curvy calves. That's a big girl. Mind you, that's not a small girl either. This is a small girl, but those 2 are quite big girls. Flamingo. Ski whiff. I can't see the back one. It looks like a full mince. But there's another one. And there were 2 of Broden. Oh, I can't see them. Let's put walking in, see if we get it that way. Walking. There it is. That's what I'm looking for right there. Look at this one. Stepping over invisible dog poo. This one straight out of Flamingo. Look at it. A belter. They think they know everything. Yeah, they all think they know everything. It's not your job if they don't understand the simple premise. Things like you're not spinning, the wheel's not turning, and water's level, it doesn't bend. You're wasting your time. You really are. It'll take hundreds of people to tell them it's happening before they'll move their stance, because the IQ's not high enough. There we go. I do request from chat. So we can't see it better deep. Oh, right, yeah, if you don't put it in highlights, I don't see it. Especially now, because me writing's really small. Mike Stern. Yeah, we'll do them in a minute. We're just we're going on with Sabaton first. Let me finish this Sabaton interview investigation. Sabaton, Joaquin Broden, lead singer from Flamingo with Diamond. Look at the arms again, akimbo. Look at the shoulder tilt. Learn to notice these very subtle differences And when you see it, it just stands out. You're like, shoulder tilt, arms akimbo, from flamingo. You don't even need to do the rest of it. It's all there. You got 4 major markers that tell you it's a woman. This one, arms akimbo. Not so. It's not a shoulder tilt. It's a shoulder twist look on this one. Raising the knee. And when my dad always told me that he loved the way a woman tilted a shoulder and raised the knee. I never understood what he meant. It's the way a woman walks. She tilts her shoulder and raises her knees. Sabaton, we're done. It's a group of women. It's an all-girl band pretending to be an heavy metal boy band. I'm sorry that if you don't see it, I'm sorry. You need to learn forensics. God left you a great clue. And these Masons, these Templars, tell you what they are. So many people tell me the Templars are good people. They're good people. The Templars, it's all the same thing. The Masons, the Illuminati, the Octagon, whatever you want to call them, it's all the same brood. A den of vipers is what Jesus called them. Oh, ye den of vipers. We're done. Sabaton fails forensics. Let's close that window. I've already done Sabaton on that. I did post it. There it is. There's the Sabaton. There's your skull check. Look, I can't open that picture because it closes the female one off to you without me changing the screen size. And I can't be bothered to go in and out and change screen sizes. Get Twitter. That's all I can tell you. Where are we? Yeah, we're done. Sabaton.